Honestly, I only go on Twitter to see like the people that animated Gravity Falls. Like I only look at their tweets.
You're not missing out. I'll tell you that much.
Doopy doop doop theme song. All right, so wait. Before we do anything, I have a quick thing I need to tell you because I went to the landfill today.
Why?
Throw away just trash. I don't know.
Okay, okay. So you didn't go to Adventure the landfill.
No. No. We went to throw away trash and we went to like the big recycling bins. And I don't know if you've ever been to the recycling bins at like the Lakeland landfill, but it's perforated with these square windows to put the trash in, and they're like in the same place on each side. So if you like stuck a bar through one, it could come out the other end. And my dad said something really annoying, and so I took what it was like it was a plastic bag full of Tupperware, and I threw it into one hole, and I heard it like crash on the other side, and I went around and it had gone completely through the recycling bin and just spilled Tupperware all over the ground.
I don't know whether to be impressed or not.
It was not impressive. It was not a great feat of like throwing. It was just me not paying attention. So you could just imagine the recycling bin right here, and then me on one side throwing the Tupperware,
and you just missed.
And it just goes right through, all the way through. It was.
Oh, that's awful.
It was really something special.
Well done.
Yep.
Just know I'm proud of you, Seth.
Mm-hmm. So what did you do this morning?
I woke up and I studied ACT or SAT.
Nerd.
Yeah.
Nerd.
Guess what? I got invited. Like, I guess because for some reason I think I'm volunteered to sign up for one of the Democratic things or whatever. They called me yesterday and they're like, "Hey, do you want to go to the Democratic National Platform tomorrow in Orlando?" And I'm like, "Sure, why not?" So at 2:00 I will be in Orlando at the DoubleTree Conference Center with a bunch of other people I've never met before, listening to people talk about what the Democratic Party wants to do.
That is awesome. That is
I'm
awesome.
actually excited.
It's all about community.
Exactly. We all get together and sing like love songs. I mean, that's what I want.
That's right. Sing Kumbaya and do Trust Falls. It's a Lost reference. No, but I had the opposite experience because a few days ago I was with Trump in Cincinnati.
Why? You should have gone to a rally.
Like I said, I couldn't. I was going to a Guns N' Roses concert.
Donald Trump's rallies are probably just a Guns N' Roses concert.
No, trust me, man. Nothing could have compared to what I experienced. I also got T-shirts, but
How was it, by the way?
It was amazing, man. It was amazing, but first off, so much weed.
Oh,
I eventually just like grew numb to the scent of marijuana. And like I saw people like timing when they would light up to match with the beginning of songs that they liked. And the scent would just like waft over me. It was crazy. God, and people were so excited. They were so pumped, and it got crazy, man. Like,
well, of course they were. It's a Guns N' Roses concert.
Yeah, I know. Like all of these people who are having like strong nostalgia. Oh God! And there were people outside though. There were people outside the stadium because it was actually in a huge football stadium. And
was it in the Bengals stadium?
I don't know because there are two stadiums on the Ohio River, and there's a bridge that runs between them, and
one's a baseball stadium, one's a football stadium.
Right. I'm pretty sure it was the football stadium, and not the baseball one.
That's a big stadium.
It is. Yeah, there were like 40,000 people there.
Hello? No. No, you're fine.
I heard you say hello, and then I heard hello, like in question back.
What? They had the wrong number.
Oh, good.
They asked for Louisa. I'm not Louisa.
Do you know Louisa?
I've never met a Louisa.
Nice. So yeah. Anyway, outside of the football stadium, there was there was this dude with a megaphone and what I thought was a huge rifle on his back, but I don't think it was. I think it was like a poster holding canister. But and this other dude with the sign, and they were both screaming about how we were sinners for going to the concert and how Jesus was angry with us. And like the sign said, Jesus is angry with you, stop being a sinner and obey. But the word obey was in like big red, like it looked like North Korean propaganda.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was crazy. And then they
Have you
tried.
ever seen videos of like North Korean like propaganda?
I have, yeah.
Like JB showed you the one, right?
Yeah.
Where,
And George showed me some more. It's pretty great. I still want to visit Pyongyang someday.
have you seen ISIS propaganda?
No, well, I've seen the one video where it's like an American that went to be a soldier for ISIS, and he was like, it's like Disneyland over here, man. I was like, I don't think it's like Disneyland.
No, I saw this one where they're like talking, and they have like good music with it. Like the graphics are really good. Like, it's a really professionally done video.
Oh god.
And then you're like, wait a second, this is ISIS.
This is ISIS.
They have,
This is
they
horrible.
have their own new like magazine.
Yeah, I mean that makes
Yeah.
sense. They are like a government
No, they are.
of a failed state. Similar.
That's kind of succeeding in a way.
Well, Iraq is failing because
Yeah,
they
Iraq
have.
is failing.
Yeah, it's similar. I learned about failed states recently because after I saw the show that we're going to talk about today, I was reading about like drug cartels and like Mexico is on the verge of being a failed state because like the Michoacan cartel and various other cartels are just like control the government.
And then there's the heroin trade. I think it's in China and North Korea is huge.
Yeah.
Like, I have a friend who, for a project, he ended up signing up for a North Korean like chat room or whatever, and he would have discussions about the heroin.
And now
in North
now
Korea.
he sells heroin.
Well, now I hope not, at least.
Yeah. So I guess that sort of segues into today's topic, which is the show Narcos on Netflix.
Season 2
one.
comes out in like 2 months.
Yeah. Because have you seen this like the little trailer for season 2?
I haven't.
No, it's super short. It's just Escobar, and it's like several like shots of him standing still, and then one where I think he's like holding the date. I think it's in September that the new episodes come out. So yeah, it's not informative at all. It just
But
looks
look,
kinda cool.
eventually, I mean, they have to arrest him.
Do you not know what happens to Pablo Escobar?
No, I mean, like he's gonna die, right? Like I know, I understand that.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I know, no, but I didn't mean arrest. I mean, like what it is, the show can't last with just a Pablo Escobar.
Exactly. Well, and I saw like an article somebody wrote where they were like, season 2 might be the last one because Pablo Escobar's days might be numbered, and I was like, you can go on Wikipedia and find out what happened to Pablo Escobar, and that's the problem with making like shows about real people is spoilers. That
But I don't think that's what they're going to do, though. I think what it is, they're going to take those DEA agents and just go somewhere else in the world.
Yeah, that could be true. They could continue, like they could totally continue after Pablo Escobar's death.
No, and I think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, that would be.
Because what it is, that show is just so good, and it's made a lot of money.
Yeah, but
That
it's inspired. Like have you seen the trailer for the Infiltrator?
no,
It's a movie with Bryan Cranston from Breaking Bad, and he plays like a DEA agent that is trying to like take down Pablo Escobar. Like it's Narcos made into a movie.
with Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, with Bryan Cranston, which is super weird. I was like, oh, I've seen this movie before. It's on Netflix and it's 10 episodes long. But
It's probably, you know how much money though they put into these Netflix shows?
yeah, I was impressed. I thought it was gonna be like YouTubers.
No, but like I'm pretty sure House of Cards has like $100 million budget.
Yeah, it's crazy. I still don't understand how Netflix makes money.
Think about it. I mean, each month you're paying $10, right?
Right, each month everybody pays $10, but some of that money goes to the person that owns what's being watched. That's the deal that Netflix makes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So I mean, like it gets to a point where it's like, for each person that watches, I don't know, Big Trouble in Little China, like 1 cent goes to Kurt Russell.
Yeah. But let's put it like this. Netflix has 36,300,000 subscribers.
Yeah, that's true.
And everyone's paying $10 a month.
Yeah, that's true. And then we can do some
All
little
right, let's go
math.
like this: 36,300,000
Well,
times 10
right.
for this is just 1 month.
Yeah, that's how much money they're taking in, regardless of like not including any expenses
That's
at all.
$336 million.
Right. But then okay, I guess we can think about like how much a person watches each day. Which
But then,
I read a statistic that each person watches like over an hour of Netflix a day on average.
because there's people out there who just watch Netflix all day.
Right. But so like if we have an average of like let's just say an hour, then that's approximately 30 hours of Netflix per person, which with a movie with movies being 90 minutes long,
I'd
that
just
would
like to say something.
yeah.
Per year, I multiplied the number by 12.
Yeah.
They make like $43 billion.
That is awesome. But
Look how Netflix is genius. Because look, let's say they're giving half of that. Let's say they're giving 75% of that back.
right.
So like
To the creators of the content
actual
that's being watched.
shows.
Right.
I mean, they're still in the like the hundreds of millions.
Wow. Kiss Cartoon definitely doesn't have a deal like that. But so I did the maths, and with the average amount of time spent watching Netflix, each person watches about 20 movies a month. So I
I
guess
don't watch movies. But continue on. Sorry.
yeah. So if we just assume it's movies, then that $10, which is 1,000 cents, or hold on. So like you said, 75%. So that's 750 cents a month going back to creators, and it's divided into 20. So I can't do maths, but that's like
A lot
that's
of money.
that's like 30 cents going to Kurt Russell or going to the creators of Big Trouble in Little China every time somebody watches it. So actually, that's not a big a deal. Is it? The business structure kind of makes sense to me. I think it's like they can give 75% of the income back to the film creators, and it works. Like you did that, they still have tons of money left, and
Yeah.
then the film creators still get like respectable revenue from it.
So Netflix. I just saw this.
Hmm.
The number I told you was from 2013. So I have to apologize. I take that back. As of January 19, 2016, over 75 million.
Okay, so yeah, the money makes sense.
Yeah. And they had approximately how much does Netflix make per year?
See your eyes move when you read. It's super funny.
All right. They have a revenue of what's like 945 million, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on. I'm on the SEC. It seems like they make a profit. In 2012, I'm looking at the numbers from 2012. They made like
Yeah.
$20 million.
Yeah.
But that was just profit. Everything else, because like they had a revenue of like hundreds of millions,
Right.
right? But they spent it all. So that's a good deal. Like they're doing well.
That is a good deal, depending on how many employees they have. But I mean, how many employees could Netflix have? Not that many.
How many do they need?
Right. I'm pretty sure it's like Apple, which has also like a ridiculously tiny number of employees that work for them. But
I mean, because there's not. But for Apple though, they have Apple stores, right?
right. This would be even fewer.
They don't have Apple. There's no Netflix stores. Everything's online. You probably have a customer service. You have probably a legal department,
Right.
HR.
And customer service probably doesn't make a lot of money.
Exactly. Legal probably makes a decent amount of money.
Yeah. So it's that's good profit. So somebody's making a lot of money for Netflix or from Netflix.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. How many Netflix shows are there like that are produced by Netflix?
How many?
'Cause, like,
I mean, I've seen. I want to say at least 5 of them.
yeah, I've only seen Narcos, but because like they can't have more than like 10 and keep a budget that high.
Oh yeah, well they have a lot. Because look what it is. Look, let's put it like this. Because there's different categories. I didn't thought about this. In terms of just drama, like drama alone, they have 12.
Whoa.
For comedy, they have 11.
Yeah.
So we're at 23. There's 2 animated sitcoms, so that's at 25.
Huh.
Then they have a ton of kids shows, and then they have some continuations. Like they continued Arrested Development for a season.
Okay.
They did the Clone Wars for a season. Yeah.
I
They
have
did.
episodes of that show on DVD.
They did Trailer Park Boys for another 3 seasons.
Huh. So I guess there must be like a budget imbalance. Like some of these movies are definitely not getting the same amount of money to be produced as Narcos or as
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
House of Cards is probably getting the most.
Right, right.
And they have a ton of documentaries.
Yeah? Like what?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they have a Mitt Romney documentary.
Do they have any nature documentaries?
But they have all the PBS documentaries on there.
Oh, really?
And they have a lot of Discovery Channel stuff.
Cool. I love nature documentaries. Like I don't know why.
Earth was the best. So good.
Yeah. I've been recently watching on Netflix. It's called Africa. It's just like a 6-episode. It's like a miniseries, but of these like different. Each episode is like a region in Africa, and it's super cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a very well done series. Except the narrator gets a little bit like excited about things, and so he'll be like, this is the most beautiful mountain landscape in the entire world, and I'll be like, well, that might be a bit of an exaggeration. It's like
just slight,
yeah, or it's like this one documentary series I saw on like Asia, like the different monuments and stuff there, and they just were constantly making an effort to show how the Asians like topped Europeans. It's like, well, I mean, obviously some of the European stuff is better.
There's Animal Fight Night, which is 3 episodes.
Nice.
I'm reading the description of the first episode.
Uh-huh.
It's titled Beach Brawl, and it's from polar bears to shark embryos. Witness the ultimate in coastal dominance as the cameras capture the shoreline's fiercest animal battles.
That sounds great. I want to see shark embryos fight.
It's illegal to bet on this, right? Like, no. If we got together and we're like, here, I think that one's gonna win.
You can't just do what we do at lunch, where if you can't bet money, so just bet food. Food is worth money. It's something with worth. It's something with value. So you can just bet that, and then maybe you can eat the food, or you can sell the food.
Here, Seth, this is what we gotta do. We gotta get together and we gotta watch Animal Fight Night.
Right.
And the two of us, we'll just make it a game. Whoever gets.
Well, we can bring candy with us and just like add to the pool.
And then we'll just see what happens.
Right. It'll just happen before our eyes, just like that. It sounds beautiful. I really want to see the shark embryo. I don't know what a shark embryo looks like. Let me find a picture of a shark embryo. Oh god, it looks kind of. I was about to say it looks cute. It looks cute inside like the amniotic sac, but then like when it comes out, it looks like that is not cute. That looks like the worst parts of like a fish sandwich, and it looks like rotten sushi with an eye, like alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this one's anyway, looking at embryos is not great.
Right. Do you know who Vince Wilfork is?
I don't think so. I'm better with faces than names.
Look him up. He's a football player. He's a big man.
All right. I probably don't know him.
He was in ESPN's. Look up Vince Wilfork, ESPN The Body Issue. Right.
Okay.
So I was looking at these pictures yesterday, and my mom walked in, and she just walked right back out.
Yeah. Oh my.
Yeah.
What? What? Why were you looking at these pictures?
Because it came up, and I was like, okay, what is this? And then she just happened to walk in at that time. God. Ugh.
Wow, that's
unfortunate.
That is something. Oh, so people have photoshopped. Like, I don't want to look at this anymore. It's like
Hey, you know what Netflix show we should watch? Marco Polo.
Yeah, I've seen. I don't know what to think of that.
Have you seen it?
No. I've just seen trailers.
I think we should give it a shot, and then we can maybe talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Like we've talked about Narcos.
No, Narcos is such a great show.
It is a great show, and it's super. Like okay. I overheard people talking about it at a pool one time. It was this one like douchebag and this one old guy, and they were talking about Narcos, and the old guy was like, it's very interesting because it's ironic how beautiful a country Colombia is, And like that's one of my favorite things about
Yeah.
Narcos is just like the shots of like these beautiful mountains and stuff. And
Yeah.
and then meanwhile it's a terrible place to live because of the drug cartel. But and then the other dude was just like, have you seen this shit? It's so bad. But hold on. I think my dad's calling me. Yeah. Hello? What? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. We're leaving to take Oscar's game. All right. See ya. Sorry. What were you gonna say?
I actually forgot.
You weren't like holding excitedly to it, waiting for me to come back.
No, because I don't think it was really that important. But no, Narcos is just such a fantastic show, and they do such a good job in actually like demonstrating what was going on at the time.
Yeah, it's interesting. The actor who plays Pablo is Brazilian though.
Yeah, he's a fantastic
It's
actor.
interesting. But I wonder, because let's see, you watched the show in English and I watched it in Spanish, and I wonder which language is the original.
I think no, it's English.
Yeah.
And then with this, like, I mean, because the thing is, though, there's a lot of Spanish within the English,
Okay, so see, this is another thing. I think they might actually be the same audio because the Spanish had a ton of English.
It might be the same audio.
I think it's the same audio because like the people that speak English, and the people that speak Spanish.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. So okay. So I think we probably listened to the same audio.
Is your voiceover in English or Spanish?
Yeah, it was English. It's the DEA agent.
Okay, yeah, my voiceover is in English.
Yeah, and then Pablo speaks in Spanish. Because when I heard you talking about the English version, I was imagining they like dubbed over Pablo's voice.
No,
that would be weird.
That wouldn't be good. I wouldn't have liked that.
Yeah, that was cool. Did you watch it with subtitles?
It came with subtitles.
Oh, really?
For me, because I always have subtitles on, even when I watch shows in English.
Okay, so maybe. Yeah.
So I guess I just might have had it, yeah.
Yeah, I had subtitles on too, but there were times when I would just like be like, I'm not gonna look at the subtitles and see if I can understand what they're saying, and it was actually, I'm a little impressed with myself.
Yeah.
I think understand parts.
The next president might have 4 Supreme Court nominees.
Yeah.
4, because what it is, there's Scalia's spot, the guy that died, right? His spot.
Right.
And then there's an 83-year-old on the court. Right?
So you're predicting his death.
Right. Well, I mean, she said that the next... This woman's come out and said, like, whoever the next person is going to have quite a couple. It's Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She's in her 80s. She's a little older.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so it's going to be crazy.
Yeah. There's a lot riding on this election, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Good old Donald.
I don't know why people campaign. I don't understand. Like,
to get people to vote for him?
Imagine a person who changes who they're going to vote for because they see a Trump rally.
That happens. That's the way it is.
I can't imagine that. I seriously, I want to see stats for how many people were going to vote for one candidate and then changed based off of the campaigning of another candidate. Because that's not what I see. What I see is people like the Republicans see the Trump rally and they're like, yeah, and then the Democrats see the Trump rally and they're like, I hate you, and nothing changes.
No, but things that look, I think it's like 40, almost half the country is not registered Democrat or Republican. They're registered independent or no party affiliation, so they're right in the middle, right?
Yeah.
So these people are trying to figure out who they're going to vote for, and they see Trump rallies and they see people killing each other. And then they see Clinton rallies and they see like this old white woman who's like kind of crazy.
And then they leave.
And then they're like, goodbye.
Goodbye, America. Yeah. So, I guess people do change. I didn't know there were that many independent people.
Oh, there's a lot.
It's interesting. That's good, I think. But
fun fact. Back to Netflix real quick.
Back to
the highest rating for a show, like the IMDb,
right,
is House of Cards with a 9.0.
Huh.
Narcos with an 8.9.
Right.
Making a Murderer with an 8.9. Which that pissed me off.
Why? I like
Have you
Making
seen
a
it?
Murderer. Yeah. We watched parts of it in psychology because that's what we did in psychology, is watch things for fun.
I know. I haven't seen the last episode, but it's just kind of I don't know. The whole thing pissed me off. Like there was obviously something wrong with that police department.
Right. So there's in the story, but like the show is good.
No, the show was very good.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
No, I meant the
I thought you were
story
saying.
just pissed me off.
Yeah. 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 It's a problem. It's like I do teen court now, and
Oh, really? So it's on Mondays.
yes,
I'll
and
go. Hey, can I come with you next Monday?
yeah, man, do it. It's fun. It's fun.
How do I sign up?
Oh crap. I don't know. I'll ask my mom and
Okay.
get
And then I'll try.
some,
I'm gonna
some
go with you on Monday.
yeah. It's scary though. Like seeing like participating in it has diminished my faith in the justice system by a lot.
Are there a lot of people who go?
Oh yeah, yeah. There are a lot of people. Like I not people that I know. Maybe you know them, but like there's one chick that I recognize that she goes to IB, but I don't know her, and then it's just my sister and I, and those are the only people I know. But
All
yeah,
right. I'm gonna go with you next time. All right.
yeah, they're super friendly. They're super friendly though. Like
No, that's good.
I use the force to open the automatic door to the. Whoa! Sorry, people. There have been technical difficulties. Yeah, I'll probably edit most of this pause out while I wait for Tomas to for Skype to work again. Uh, let's see. Yeah, I'll probably edit this out. No one will ever hear this. So what can I say? What say? I'm gonna delete it. Nobody will ever hear. I love the movie Drive, not just because of how great a movie it is, but because it has Carey Mulligan, because she's super pretty. Um, let's see. Like when I saw the episode Blink of Doctor Who, I had like a crush on her for a while. Um, Not weird, not like a weird crush. It was just like, oh man, she's super pretty. Um, let's see. Yeah, like if you're Carey Mulligan and you're hearing this, don't be creeped out. It wasn't weird. It's just like a passing notice. Yeah. So anyway, what else can I say that I'll cut out? Maybe I won't cut this out. Who knows? Who knows? I'm definitely gonna cut some of it out. If you're listening to this podcast like 10 years from now, and like, or like you're listening to an episode 10 years from now that we like are releasing in like 2030 or whatever. It's not 10 years from now, and I'm like producer of a television show. Then you can come back to this and be like, "Oh man, dude, when he was a teenager, he talked about wanting to do this. It's super cool." I don't know. I don't even have to produce a TV show. I would love to do like storyboarding for like Star versus the Forces of Evil and stuff. Just Tomas just texted me and said that he has to go get ready for the rally that he talked about, uh, and I have to go make breakfast because it's 11:49 right now, and I made some hot chocolate at my dad's office today, but it was not like a meal or particularly delicious. Um, so I'm super hungry. I'm gonna go make myself some eggs, and hopefully you'll hear us again in about I guess like 2 weeks. I think because I'll be gone next week. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, wait. The show is produced by Lingua Nerd Studios with assistance from our tech team, Alex. Your hosts are Tomas and Seth, and I think that's it for the credits. Bye.